Three Bold Takes is back once again this week for Week 9 Pick'ems. I'm Quinn. I'm joined with Freddie and Chase. We got 6 more games up for you guys. Like always, 5 Power 5, 1 top group of 5 game, and we're going to bring those to y'all this week.
Man, there's a bunch of 2:30 games going on this coming weekend in college football. We have another 2:30 game between number 20 Duke traveling to number 18 Louisville. Louisville's a 4-point favorite with a 53% chance to win. Quinn, let's get you first.
You know, I think that 4-point spread is about right. This game being in Louisville, I feel bad for Duke because I really love Riley Leonard and what they've done under him. And I love the heart the guy plays with. But I think even if he comes into the game, you open up the door for exactly what happened in the Florida State game to happen again. There's no way he's 100% healed before the game. And if he plays injured, there's a really high possibility he re-injures himself and goes out. And when something like that happens in the middle of a game, you suck the life and energy out of the football team that you play on. And I'm not saying that as like a discredit to him. I actually think it's really impressive that he wants to play like this. But I think without him, they can't get past Louisville's home crowd. I think with him, they end up getting the energy sucked out of him because he gets hurt again. So give me Louisville to cover, but I think barely cover. I like Louisville by like 6 points at home over Duke.
Yeah, Louisville's actually second in the ACC right now, even over North Carolina, guys. That's kind of cool. Anyway, they played really well against Notre Dame, right? Then they come out, lose a doozy against Pitt. And then Duke, man, I think we all basically predicted last week if Riley Leonard played in that game, they were going to come out firing against Florida State, and that's exactly what they did. You didn't say that, Quinn?
I actually made a really bizarre and stupid take that if Riley Leonard played, Duke had no chance, and that if he didn't, they would be more competitive in the game.
Well,
I will die on that bad take. That is 100% what I said last week.
Well, I'm glad that we got that back on recording so everybody can hear that back. So make sure to go watch last week's video to make sure fun of Quinn. But that's what I was expecting. I was like, this kid's going to come out. He, like Quinn mentioned, he's got a lot of heart. He's got a lot of passion to his game. And he came out firing against Florida State, and then he goes down with that injury. Everything's lost in it. The kid behind him went like 1 of 6 to end the game. Didn't do anything. I don't think Riley Leonard plays this game, right? You don't play. I mean, you kind of do because you want to stay in the top 25. You want to stay in the ACC race, kind of just hang around. But if the kid's not 100%, you've got to give the keys to the backup and let him at least try and push through. Let your defense, who's been really good this year, try and hold this Louisville team back. Because they just lost. They're coming off a loss, so maybe it kind of happens again. But I'm going to go Louisville. I think Louisville has been really well, and they slipped up against Pittsburgh, and I think they're going to come back, take it back from Duke. And I think with or without Leonard, I'm going to go, like Quinn said, I've got Louisville no matter what. Freddie?
Yeah, I'm kind of going to cheat here. With Leonard playing, that's my boy. He's got my last name, my cousin. With Leonard playing, Duke wins. Without Leonard, Louisville wins. But for the sake of this prediction and for the sake of keeping records, I'm going to go with Louisville to win because I don't think that he's going to play. And if he does, he will not be 100%, which is unfortunate because I really think that Duke could win this game with him being healthy.
All right, guys, that was our picks for Week 9 college football. I've been Quinn with Chase and Freddie, and we look forward to having y'all back for next week. If you liked what you saw, we got more videos on the channel that came out. All 6 of our pick'ems have been split into separate videos. Make sure you check those out if you like